Hi, third grade. This week we're going to take a look at the bonus unit week 2 packet. The trick words that you should be practicing this week at home are ocean, only, brought, country, pool, answer, breakfast, and please. All right, let's take a look at the first page that says do the find the root activity. Okay, so these are the common roots that we are learning and their meanings. So it says circle any word below that contains one of the common roots listed above. Okay, so we have, repeat after me. Dict means to speak. Duct means to lead or guide. Fect means to make. Fract means to break. Junct means to join. Struct means to build. Min equals little. And spec means to see or look. Okay, so let's look at our words below and circle the ones that have a root. Well, we have the word predict. Do you notice it has that root D-I-C-T, predict? Yeah, that means you say something or speak something before it happens. All right, that one definitely has this root right there. Now, bedtime, no, none of those are roots, so we're just going to leave it blank. Amazing, it has a suffix, ing, but no root. Travel, no. How about dictate? There's that D-I-C-T root again, so definitely circle that one. Splashed, no, that one just has that ed suffix. Ooh, conduct. If you conduct a band, that means you're leading the band. D-U-C-T is a common root. Inspect, there's that spec means to look or see. If I inspect your desks, that means I look and see if they are tidy and organized. Twitch, I don't see a root in that one. Pitches, no, I see a suffix, but no root. Wisest, no, I see est suffix. We're on the hunt for roots though. Junction, there's that junct right there, J-U-N-C-T. So we're going to circle that one. Okay. The roads come to sometimes a junction when they join together. Construct. Oh, yeah, we know if you construct a tower of blocks, you are building a tower of blocks or construct a sandcastle. Struct is a common root. Instruct, if I instruct you on how to do something, I'm building your knowledge, right? Instructing. How about infect? Yeah, F-E-C-T. If you get infected, it means you're made sick. Reptiles, no, I don't see a common root there. Sliding, min, I was going to say minimal. If you do the minimal amount of work, that means you do little work. Fraction, sure, 1/2 is a fraction. That means you break the whole apart. Fract. Scrubbed, I don't see a root. Okay, good job with that. Now down below it says select 3 of your circled words from above. So I remember construct, I remember instruct, and I remember fraction. Those are some of the recent ones I just did. And then it wants you to use each one in a sentence. Use the lines below to write your sentences and don't forget to proofread. Your sentence should start with a capital and with punctuation. And I think I gave you some sentences as I went over those. I wanted to construct a tall tower out of blocks, period. That means to build. My teacher had to instruct us on how to indent at the beginning of a paragraph. That's something I did this year, right? Okay, so instruct would be a good word to use. Fraction, maybe I couldn't eat the whole pizza, so I only ate a fraction of it or a piece of it. Good work there. Okay, now this part is do the match roots activity. It just says match the roots on the left side here with their meaning over on the right. So we're just going to draw a line. Well, this one should look familiar because it was on the previous page. Fract, like if you fracture a bone, that means you break a bone. Okay, so I'm going to connect fract to the meaning break. Okay. The other one that I know very well from the last page is duct, conduct a band. That means you lead or guide it. Okay. So I'm going to, I always think about one word with that root to help me remember the meaning of it. Scrib, little kids are very good at scribbling. Okay. That's their way of writing. Okay. That's how I remember scrib. Okay. Ject, if a player or a coach is ejected from a game, that means they are thrown out. So I remember eject with throw. And tract, I think of like tractor. When you pull a tractor, when a farmer or a person uses a tractor, it drags blades on the ground to cut the grass. So that's how I remember tract is to drag. Very good. Okay, and we're going to do a similar thing down here at the bottom half with matching the roots with their meanings. We had junked on the other page, the first page. Remember, at a junction, roads are joined together. So junked means join. Okay. Min, if you do the minimum amount of work, that means you do a very small amount of work. Okay. Struct, construct a sandcastle means to what? Build it, right? Spec, think of the word inspect. If I inspect your desks, remember, right, I look and see how clean they are. And then dict, if I dictate a sentence, like on our foundations assessments, if I dictate a sentence, that means I speak the sentence and you write it. Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look at the next page here that says, do the read, mark, and write a sentence activity. It says, write the whole word on the line provided. Then read your word, scooping the syllables, and mark the word. Then you're going to write a sentence that makes sure that you clearly demonstrate the meaning of the word. Okay, so here's an example of what your work should look like. Retake. You write the word together, no spaces. You scoop the syllables. Re is the prefix, open. Take is the base word. I did not get a good grade on the math quiz, so Mrs. Smith let me retake it, or take it what? Again, right? Okay, so let's think about predict. I'm not going to rewrite them here, but I will show you how we mark them. Pre is a prefix. Dict is actually a root. Okay, so pre is an open syllable prefix, has a long vowel there. And dict, we can just mark up as a closed syllable because it has that short vowel. Okay, so you would rewrite it here and mark it up here. And then after this dash is where we'll start the sentence. Now let's take a look. Pre means before, and dict means to speak or say something. So you could say, the weatherman will predict this tomorrow's weather on the news. Okay, so that means they say what they say what they think the weather will be before it occurs. Okay, so meteorologists are great predictors. Okay, how about number 3? We have the prefix, right? Con. Struct is the root. Con is a closed syllable prefix because we have that short vowel there. Struct is another closed syllable. Okay, now let's take a look at the meanings. Con means with or together. Struct means to build. So you build something together. Maybe your sentence could be, I will construct a sandcastle at the beach. Okay, so you're going to put the sand together to build a castle. Okay, number 4. Un is the prefix. Safe is your base word. Now, un is a closed syllable prefix because it's got that short vowel closed in. Safe is a, look, long vowel, consonant, silent E. That's a vowel dash E. And that's not, safe isn't a root. It's actually a base word. If something is unsafe, it means it's not safe. So just write the word there. And it is unsafe to not wear a helmet or to ride a bike without a helmet, okay, in case you fall. Maybe your sentence could be that. Or it is unsafe to ride in a car without wearing a seatbelt. Okay. How about number 5? Dis is your prefix, and like is just a base word. It's not a root. Dis is a closed syllable. Like is a vowel, consonant E, long vowel. Cross off that silent E there. Okay, so if you dislike something, that means you do not like it. So I dislike it when people are unkind or not kind to each other. All right, the last one on this page, conduct. We have conduct. Now, con is a closed syllable prefix, and duct, since it's not really a word, that's how you know it's a Latin root. So duct is a closed syllable root. And we know what that means to lead together. So the boy, maybe we could say the boy will conduct the band on stage. He'll lead the band. You can conduct singers. There's somebody called a conductor that works on a train that leads the train. Okay, great work with this week. I will see you next time.